Hi guys, Lunar here, welcome back to another Mass Effect Andromeda video. In this video, I'll be going over the top 5 biggest changes to the new game from its predecessor, Mass Effect 3. So sit back, relax, and we can jump into number 5. Number 5 is fluidity, and by that I mean how fluid and fast-paced the game will be compared to the previous title. In Mass Effect games previously, the game focused more on strategic locations and hunkering down to defeat enemies. While that is still the case in the new game, Andromeda plans to make you spend a lot more time out in the open. Thanks to the new powers and abilities the game offers you, you have much more of an option to defend yourself in the open, no matter what class you decide to play. The game also works on fluidity on other ways. The controls of the game are now more responsive, something I'm personally looking forward to testing out, and the biggest thing of all has been added a new jetpack, giving you a completely new dynamic way to get around and play the game. No longer will you have to slowly climb ladders or ramps, you can simply fly to different places, allowing the maps to be more dynamic as well. But this game is definitely going to allow you to be more free range than before by removing a lot of the restrictions we have seen previously. Number 4 is multiplayer changes, and specifically the prestige system that is being introduced to try and hold on to new players for much longer and offer more incentives to play over time. So here's how it will all work. As you play, you accumulate Prestige XP, alongside Standard XP. Instead of being used to advance a single character, Prestige XP accumulates across particular character styles. For instance, characters that occupy a tank role in combat share Prestige progress, so anytime you play one of those kits, you earn XP building towards their Prestige level. When you hit that threshold, you earn a bonus like a health boost for example, and that works across all characters, not just the tank class that you've been leveling up. The more you play, and the more you vary your playstyle, the more of these Prestige bonuses you will earn. Number 3 is card packs and microtransactions. The card packs are returning to the game, allowing you to earn new weapons, character kits, and items. Rarity will simply be based on the game's random number generators. However, while this is nothing new, in Mass Effect Andromeda, we will be seeing microtransactions to allow you to purchase card packs, pretty standard for most games these days. So if you don't want to spend hours grinding and you have some spare cash, well, now you can purchase in-game loot with real-life money that will apparently work on a rotation system, so things will presumably be available for only a limited time period. Number 2 is character classes. One of the biggest changes to the game will be the removal of the class system. Well, sort of. Unlike past games, according to the Mass Effect Andromeda developers, players will have the freedom to choose skills from any of these trees, customizing their version of Rider how they see fit. Before, in previous games, you had to play a certain class and only use abilities for that class. In Mass Effect Andromeda, abilities are open to any class. If you want to unlock a soldier ability and attack ability and use them both, you are free to do so. This will allow for players to come up with some interesting builds when the game is released. Of course, certain skills will probably have more of a synergy with each other if they are of a similar style class. It's still unclear on what way the game will actually be structured for classes, or just how free-farm things will be, but it's a big change nonetheless. Number 1 is changes to the story and missions. Mass Effect Andromeda plans to be more open, more choices, and more about exploration, more like Mass Effect 1 than Mass Effect 3 was, which is quite story-driven and linear in that aspect. Mass Effect Andromeda plans to be more open world, allowing you to explore more, do more quests and missions to earn items, XP, and also at the same time develop your character's stories and background, without the constant threat of the fate of the galaxy hanging over you like it did in Mass Effect 3 if you decided to deviate from the main mission. So while the main mission will be very exciting and the fate hangs in the balance, things will feel less dark and ominous than previously, allowing you to enjoy going off into the random planets to explore, and you can just get back to the main mission just whenever you are ready. So an awesome change that I'm looking forward to because exploring is one of my favorite things to do in any game. Well guys, there we have it, the top 5 biggest changes, well what I think anyway, that are coming to the new Mass Effect title compared to previous games. Of course, let me know your thoughts down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming Mass Effect Andromeda content. I'll be back again soon with more videos. Until then though, stay awesome, and I will see you all next time.